Hello everyone and welcome to the Jack Vision channel. So far this channel has mostly been reviews about the games going on in the NHL and a couple of other things, but I am a big fan of the NHL video games, so I'm going to be starting a franchise mode. This isn't going to be like a one-off or just a few episodes. I want this to be a longer series that is kind of like a supplemental series to this channel. There's not always something super exciting going on in the league. There's not a game every night to look forward to or something that happens every night. So I want this franchise mode series to kind of be the constant on the channel. So, hey, if there's no exciting games or if there's not something going on in the league, there's going to be a franchise mode coming out. Of course, there are going to be days where I upload a franchise mode and a game review or talking about something in the league. But for the most part, this series is going to be nothing is changing on the channel. The reviews are staying. The trade proposals that everyone loved will be staying. But this is just going to be an addition to the Jack Vision channel. And as you've seen, and as you already know, the team I've chosen is the New York Rangers. This team is old, this team is disorganized, and this team needs help. So today we'll just kind of be assessing the situation of this team and going through the offseason. But let's just take a look at things first. So the date is Saturday, April 18th, 2026. So this is, kind of an alternate universe because you can't get things exactly. But we are in the playoffs. The season that just happened in real life just happened in this game too. And we're just kind of gonna go from there. No trades have happened, so I disabled trades for this first year so that the teams will be exactly the same as they are in real life. And for as my gameplay, I left the scouts completely how they were. I didn't take anyone out, which probably was a bad idea. I left the pro scouts. Just feel like I didn't want to give myself an edge. Usually I would fire all the pro scouts, get all amateur scouts, and really get into the draft. But I didn't want to cheese it. I just wanted to leave it. So we have pro scouts. We have like 8 or 9 amateur scouts. So the draft will be tough, but hey, that's part of the challenge, right? Coaches, still have Mike Sullivan, who is a veteran coach. That's kind of a big debate for me is, do we keep Sullivan? Do we get rid of him? Because this team does have veterans right now, but I don't know how long I want them to have veterans. Hopefully this team, the goal is to kind of start moving on from these veterans. And I think that's the most important thing to look at. First of all, Adam Fox and Shesterkin. What I did for them is I kind of cut down their games because a good goalie can get you into the playoffs. And I've played as the Rangers before, and Shesterkin will get them into the playoffs accidentally. So having him and Adam Fox on the team will screw things up. So I made sure to reduce Fox's games. I tried to get it down to 55 like he played in real life. He was injured in real life, but he ended up just playing 40, and he went down a couple overall. Hey, but this is part of the challenge. And he went down to a medium elite. That actually did more damage to him than I thought it would. Hopefully next season that will fix itself. I also have Morale on. I know a lot of people don't play with Morale, but I think it's kind of fun. Kind of adds to the, Adam Fox obviously unhappy. Kind of adds to the storylines and to the experience of playing GM mode. And Shesterkin as well. I know he played a good amount of games this season, but like I said, he only played 35 in this one. In real life, he just wasn't a factor on the team, and I knew if I played him the whole time that he would have been a factor for this team. He would have probably gotten us into the playoffs. So moving on, the stats as well. You saw the stats. This team is not looking good. Trocheck we had no one even crack 60 points this year. Everyone is in the minus, ridiculous. Minus 34 for Gavrikov. This team in real life, I think, is one of the most difficult to decide what to do with. It's just like an awkward situation. You have JT Miller, who just comes in and is named captain. You have Zabinja and Trocheck, who are good, but they're aging. They're more than aging. They're old at this point. And our top 3 guys, our top 3 point getters, are centers. And there's not much in terms of prospects for this team either. I like Will Cooley, but in this game he's only a high top 9 forward. Lafreniere, I know sometimes he gets good in this game, but he's only an 83 at medium elite. So this team is just in a weird position. Gabe Perreault, too. He's only medium top 6. Maybe some people would think he'd be better, but I think this is what is the most attractive part about this team as far as doing a rebuild is that they are really lacking identity. They're really lacking prospects, and they have a lot of old players on their team as well. And more importantly, a lot of these old players are impossible to move. When we look at the contracts, oh, here we go. I guess I'm getting a little intro to how contracts work. If we go to contracts, Trocheck is modified, no trade clause, no movement clause, no movement clause. Adam Fox is movable, which now that he's an 86 might be something we look into on the scene, but he's 9.5 million at 86 overall. I assume too, like his low overall is because of his morale, so I assume next season when he's happier that his overall will be better. But look, Borgen, what is this team doing? This guy, a guy like Borgen who makes 4.1 million for what 5 more years. He's an 82 overall and he has a no trade clause. Like the players that this team is stuck with are astonishing. Honestly, it's a very interesting group of humans. Gavrikov too. Everyone's overalls are really low because the team did not perform very well at all. Some people that I want to give contract extensions to, but I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait until. In this video, I just kind of want to give an overall look at everything and then sim to see what we get in the draft lottery. But like I said, this team is just not. It's struggling. I mean, there's only a couple. Lafreniere is medium elite, but he's about to age out of getting any better. Perot is medium top 6, but there's no players on this team that are like guaranteed to be stars for us, which is, I mean, that's a reality in real life and a reality in this game. I think for me, the biggest question, this is different than my regular content, so I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but biggest question is Shesterkin. I mean, how many seasons does he have left? At 11.5, he has 8 or 7 years after this. So in this, he has a no movement clause, but in this game, I don't know if you guys have done this, but if you like go into the trade screen, you can just like repeatedly ask them over and over again if they'll waive their clause, and eventually they will. And we can do that with Shesterkin. I mean, that's kind of cheese. But if we're trying to rebuild, Shesterkin is going to really make that difficult because he just automatically makes this team better. So that is going to be the difficult thing to figure out. I would love to know in the comments what you guys think should be the first steps of this team. So we'll look at the draft now. Let's see the draft. I just want to take 1 second because only 0.2% of my viewers are subscribed. I really appreciate the support so far, so please subscribe if you haven't already to let me know that you're enjoying these videos. Thank you. The draft class. So in this universe, there's no McKenna, but there is Nikolai Lazarev from, I don't even want to say what this is. Maybe Denmark. No, it's not Denmark. Denmark has a cross in it. Either way, Nikolai Lazarev. He is a medium franchise power forward. Would be a perfect fit for this team. Primu is a nice right wing. Stenberg is here. That's the real guy. And Chase Reed. I think mostly the goal. That's the thing. We kind of have to decide. Also a lefty. This guy kind of would go. 6'4" left defenseman is kind of awesome too, and he would go perfect with Adam Fox. But we don't know where we're going to be in the draft. First, how our team performed, 32, 46, and 4, so not too bad. But like this is an alternate reality. So look, Capitals still made the playoffs. Let's just look at the whole league. Capitals won the President's Trophy, or them and no, they won the President's Trophy. The Capitals, which is crazy. And they didn't even make the playoffs in real life. Blackhawks were 16th in the league. I know, but Bedard just gets better like crazy in this game, so I'm not super surprised. But we ended up being last in the league, so we probably won't get the first overall pick. We'll get a low pick. Pittsburgh, we did horrible in this universe as well, not even getting close to what they did in real life with making the playoffs. So yeah, that's kind of the thing is we got last in the league. We did worse than we did in real life. Real life, Rangers have what, like the 5th or 6th, and then here we're gonna have like the 3rd or 4th. So not too bad, but let's see what happens. As you see, the playoffs were kind of similar. I mean, who made it? I didn't. Seattle made it instead of the Ducks, and Capitals made it, and Toronto and Florida made it. The East is screwed up totally, but it's okay. Hopefully the Avalanche just win because that might happen in real life. But let's go to the draft and see what we have. This is kind of going to decide our direction because one of these good picks can really change. I mean, like if we got the franchise guy, we could go from bottom of the league to top of the league with Shesterkin in net. We'll have to see. And let's see who wins the Stanley Cup as well. I just like if there are Ranger fans watching too, I want to know like your emotional connection to these players. Like, what in this universe I want to like kind of be aware of what the fans would want. Like Mika is, I'm sure Mika Zibanejad is a beloved player by you guys. Trocheck too. If you're like no, like the fans would be pissed off if you got rid of Zibanejad. Let me know in the comments because I don't want to do. I want to keep it as realistic as possible. Okay, this is definitely an unrealistic simulation because the Oilers won the Stanley Cup. Okay, Tristan Jarr getting a cup, I guess. New salary cap, 104 million. I think that's like exactly what it is in real life, which is crazy. But let's see how the draft lottery goes. And we fell to second. Okay, that's something we can deal with. Look at the so many teams. Oh, so Tampa missed the playoffs in this universe as well. I saw John Cooper got like fired in the middle of the season. So now Seattle has their pick, I guess. But we get the second overall pick. San Jose moved up just like in real life. Vancouver is 6. Toronto made the playoffs, so they're nowhere near getting the first overall pick in this universe, luckily. But we have second overall. We're not going to get that franchise, which I'm fine with because it would be kind of cheese to start with a franchise player. So we're kind of getting Primu, Stenberg, Shannon we don't know anything about. Like I said, I didn't add any scouts because I just wanted to kind of live with what the game gave us in this first season. Dundas, that guy looks awesome. 21st overall. That would be a great pickup. I would like to work on that. Let's see who else is in this draft. Yeah, no, not even low elite. We just kind of have the franchise and a few medium elites, and that guy at 21st overall I would love to get. Who retired this season? Logan Couture, Weber, Lucic. No one really. I mean, like, I wonder if Quick. No, Quick didn't even retire in this game. He did in real life, but and Kopitar is still playing too. It seems like. And Magnus Pyarvi, what a go and a legend of the game. Christian Fallen, shout out. Uh, yeah, continuing on. So now we have the second overall pick. I kind of want to know like this pick. I don't think we become a playoff team with one pick. So what is it? Do we start getting rid of these old guys? Do we force Shesterkin to be traded, or what exactly is the next step in this rebuilding process? I would love for you all to let me know below. I'm gonna skip the draft interviews. And that's where we're going to stop today. I just wanted today to be kind of like a brief introduction to this series. So let me know what you think below. Let me know what you think the plan should be. And next video, we'll be doing the draft and free agency. Thank you.